Okay, this week I'm breaking down a Emerson microwave, small office microwave. If I understood correctly, I believe started smoking, so no longer viable to use. Got my cups for collecting tiny parts. So anyway, I'm gonna start with the back, and I've noticed they have these security screws, and I cut the wire out. Don't want to take any chance of anyone using this. I think this might be okay for a screw, but it might be a little small. I'm missing the size between this and the one on up. Well, I have several sizes and I'm missing one. Might have the right one in here too. So, at any rate, pull every screw I can find. I believe there's some screws on the bottom as well. I've also got this picture I got from Shutterstock, or I found. I'm gonna go through and see if I can, as I take this apart, find everything on here. This and this and this. These external components will be obvious, but see what we can do to find the internal component. I do not recommend tearing apart a microwave. It can be potentially hazardous. So, well, here, of course, I've already found the. And it's like oh, well, alright, that's a good start. Outside cover, check. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 items I'm looking for, and got one checked. I'll put a small mark by each one I got. And alright, looks like from here on out I may not need the security screws. Let's see what we got on the bottom here. Yeah, these don't even look like security screws, so it's just those ones to keep you from removing the back cover. As you can tell, I did not remove any of the components on the inside of the microwave before I started disassembling. You can see in here there's a cooling fan right here. I'll have to dig deeper for that. Here's the magnetron. That's the dangerous part. Well, this can be dangerous too, but there's no power hooked up to it. So I found the magnetron. I found this. I don't know if you can see. I'll bring out each piece to show you. So. I did find the capacitor. I'm looking for the waveguide and the wave stir. So I guess that wave stir is probably what you hear when you run a microwave. You hear that humming noise. So I will not take this one apart. I'll just. Alright, this guy here will probably come out. Yeah. I'm taking off the cooling fan right now. Since that's going to be a stubborn one. Oh, I seem to have misplaced one. Oh, here it is. I just didn't set it where I thought I did. I'll go ahead and just break this off. No reason to save it. Alright. Cooling fan found. Check. Other thing I got, the other easy things that are going to be defined are the mesh window and the control panel. I'm going to take this crap out. Anyone ever save these? I always have. Let me know if I'm just the weird one on the block. Again, I do not recommend this activity. Okay, so far I got everything of the power supply disconnected, even though that's not even a thing anymore. Unplug the, what do they call it, capacitor. I'll try to bring that one. Well, maybe I'll unplug it. Oh, there we go. It's get the Phillips bit. Leave in the comments below which type of screw bit is your favorite. Phillips, star, square, flathead. I tell you which one I think is the worst is flatheads. They outlived their usefulness. Anyway, I think the capacitor is free. Alright, this here is the capacitor. Screw in. High voltage transformer is actually attached underneath, so I'll tack it right here. I'll turn this thing sideways so you can see it. I'll see if I can find extra components as I go. Okay, you can see. Let's see if, yep. Probably rightfully so. These are probably impact, used a impact driver or something similar to put these in. Actually, I forgot this one is a. I forgot it was a ratcheting screwdriver. At least that's something. Let's get this last screw going. We're going to take some screws off the bottom. This part give me a little struggle. I think maybe I can get better at it better once I remove the rest of the pieces. Alright. This is the graviton. See if we can't find the little antenna. I believe I know which one that is. To be continued on that transformer. Alright, here's the transformer. I'm sorry, the magnetron. It's not worth going into any deeper than this. So far capacitor, cooling fan, and magnetron found. With the magnetron also is the antenna, microwave emitter. I'm going to guess that this hole, I don't know if you can see right here, this hole here is the wave guide, and down in there somewhere is a fan, maybe a fan that called a wave stir. Now I'm not sure this thing has a wave stir. Let's open up the inside and take a look. Yeah, talk about cheap. If anyone can explain that to me, maybe it's something to do with the fact that it's a carousel type. Because the picture I found, hang on, picture I found, prying this guy off, picture I found shows a channel and a wave guide, or a wave stirrer. Now I'm thinking maybe that's on the non-carousel type microwaves. Garbage. But I'm saying we're not going to have the wave stir in this microwave. At any rate, let's see what we can do about the rest of this microwave. I might actually have a better shot. Now I did find the wave guide, so because it just goes right over into, feeds directly into the cooking cavity. I'm going to say that the spinning carousel, I don't really know. If anyone can explain it, feel free. Let's see here. This here, I believe, or I know, is the transformer. Proud Autobot, not giving up the fight. Till now. Believe it or not, this is actually a large portion of the microwave's weight. These things are actually really quite heavy for their size. And this thing actually feels like almost a feather without it. Might go into breaking down the door too, just to show you what's inside of that. Undecided yet. I've taken microwaves apart before, but at any rate, is that the screw? Good for it. After dealing with that, I think that screw's like pretty well stripped. I wrestled and wrestled with that. I'm gonna have to edit that a little bit. There's a couple more screws here. Here's the feet. Now I had a microwave that actually broke a foot off, and this stupid thing would it was a Sharp 2.2 cubic foot microwave. So I have a lot of people living in this house. And actually one of the fuses in the microwave blew, so we couldn't use it anymore. And Sharp worked with us and gave us a new one for a discounted rate. So, and it works good. It works a little different, a little better, some things a little more annoying. Others, you know how that goes. New models and all. We went back originally to take the microwaves back at our former Sam's Club, seeing as they closed a number of them across the country. Ours was one of them. Is the only one that is one of the few that were this small. But they went to bring me up a new microwave, and when I picked it up, I heard the glass from the glass front on it rolling around inside the box. I was like, nah, I don't think so. Someone had actually punctured the front of the box with a forklift at one point. Probably afraid to get fired or something, so they didn't say nothing. I guess I can't blame them. I mean, it was rude, but I can understand, I suppose. Especially if you make a habit of doing that stuff. Okay, there's a couple more. A couple more screws, and I should be able to take the face off of this. Alright, I think I've been able to find everything but one item, because I just think the one wave stirrer just doesn't exist in this model. You probably can't see it real well, but there's a light bulb here to give the light on the inside of the microwave. Let's take this. I'm guessing that whole clip will come undone once I remove this screw. There we are. Well, at any rate. Well, in any case, I got the front control panel. And its various components.